Makicha.
Are we back in business? Hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Fox to chat. Fox to chat. Are you there?
Presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno zapper.
I don't know if we're back or not. I know the Team Red one's going to be foobarred. I might have to open the Team Purple as well again. Yay! Oh dear. I just heard a yay. So that's promising. But bear with me. I need because I've lost them all. But I hope we're back. Sorry about that. That was just internet randomly dying again. I might look like I'm sleeping for a minute. I've got to be at the way of tracking so that I can find you all again. Right. The purple chat, that's a good start. Let me get right back as well. Later, I don't need to see that so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. That was random, Patty. Yes, well, that's the wonders of my crappy internet, unfortunately. Yes, let's try that again, shall we? Welcome back, everyone. There we go. Hopefully we are back, but yes, I'm not sure if Twitch fully disconnected us or not, but I would humbly request and strongly recommend that you all refresh.
Hi, Rianni.
Yes, you will get bonus streaks now, so it probably does count it as a new stream.
Hi,
so please do make sure to refresh the stream, guys, so that you are still in fact here. But yeah, cashing your bonus streaking then, yep. There was another announcement in Discord, yeah, so I think it's popped it up as a second stream. So, yeah, please do make sure to refresh the stream, cashing your daily huggies again, do your streaks, all the good stuff, just so that Twitch knows that you're still here. Yeah, sorry about that. It's the wonders of having fiber connection fed to you through a 100-year-old single copper cable.
I'm streaking!
All the little streakers at it again, look.
Hi, Rianni.
I know, it can't be helped. I know. Yeah, if I can get finances in order, I might seriously look at moving to and trying out Starlink, because that holds a lot of promise to be able to deliver, actually. But yes, anyway, so you didn't miss much, guys. I'm not quite sure what point it actually kicked me away from you all, but we just had the crash landing and Ada almost killing us on the way down. Lots of roadworks near where you live for the purpose of fitting new fibre cables. Nice to do. Yeah, we had that all like coming in and out of the village I live in. But the nearest fibre connection is in a box like 2 kilometers from my house still. Even though there's boxes a lot closer, for some reason my house is connected to one really far away, which is just foobars it all even more. Yes, the important thing is we're back, and unfortunately, yes, we have more ads. Nothing I can do about that because it thinks it's a new stream. It can't be helped. So yes, again, do just do just remember to refresh your stream, guys. If you're lurking, etc. Do remember to do that so that Twitch knows that you are still here. That was very, very, very much appreciated. And we'll hope that it behaves now, because normally it doesn't give out it doesn't have a blip like that until maybe 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So doing it at this time of day is doing it at this time of day is slightly more concerning, honestly. But anyway, we work with what we've got, right? And what we've got is, look, there's our little landing pod. So this is our fresh arrival, brand spanking new first look at a shiny new world that we are going to absolutely destroy with industrialism. Yep. Wish you could get fiber, but they say it can't be installed in your area for some reason. But yeah, when we were looking at speed tests the other day, you were getting speeds even better than we would get here with fiber, so I don't know that you're really missing out, honestly. Oh dear. But yeah, so welcome to the world. So first of all, I need to equip my alien stabby, my
Next
zapper.
objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix it incorporated as cost
Definitely
effective
need it
and
now, you
efficient.
guess. Yeah,
We do
well,
not
whatever
waste.
you've
The
got
drop pod
definitely
will be
seems to
recycled
work.
to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
We're going to make a hub. So yes, see, we're all about efficiency already. So the first thing we're going to do is dismantle our drop pod, and that is going to give us the materials we
Next
need
objective, use the resource
to build
scanner
our
to
hub.
find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
And we wait for a ping. Oh, there we go. Half a mile away. Oh, Jesus. Right, should we go left or right, chat? What do we think? Where do you want to go? Left or right? Oh, yes, flight mode is there. Good, 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 good. What a feeling. Left or right? East or west? Well, it's all pretty much the same direction from here, really. We think left. Left. Left is right, right is wrong. Good answer. Ow. Right, because you know, oh no, you're already they beat you to it, Sam. We already know that left is right.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences.
How did I do that then?
Store
I just
this
punched.
potential
How did I
resource
throw a
for later
punch?
use.
That's new. That how I threw a punch, but I did. Oh well. Anyway, we don't need that. We need the stabby tool. But now, I will share now with you guys one incredibly valuable tip for this game. Okay, so if you're thinking of playing this, take note. So nice deal. It is a fixed world map. The entire thing, it's the same map. All those different biomes that we saw in setup, they're all just different places on the same map. And that we toured around previously. What I have chosen to randomize now is where all the minerals appear, so they're all they're all randomized, not at their default. Because originally, before this update, even then, all of the nodes for different materials would all be in the exact same places. So I am using an option to randomize them, which is why we've now got to run half a kilometer to find iron. Twitch didn't tell you that I was live. Well, I mean, I was live a couple of hours ago at the usual time, but no, I just had an internet blackout, which prompted a fresh stream to appear. Keys. But hello, either way, it's all good. You're here now. Yeah, so, this game kind of starts out almost feeling like your typical survival, not quite tree punching, there are no meters for food and stuff, but food does heal us as well. So if I put that in my hands and have a munch, there we go, we get some health back. But what we do initially do is a lot of gathering of materials by hand. So it's the usual run around, pick things up. But that's a lot of pressing E over and over again. You can't just press and hold it. It doesn't work. But here's the top tip for anyone thinking of playing this. Because you're going to need to do this a lot in early games. So to save your fingers from dropping off, if you go find something that you want to pick up a lot of, like leaves, it'll break it if you change and pick something else up, but you can quickly redo it. So all you're going to do, look at something you want to pick up. Next, press and hold the E button. It'll pick it up, keep it held, and then press tab to open and then close your inventory. And now let the E key go, and now all you have to do is look at any of the item that you did that to, and it will just hoover it up. I'm not pressing anything apart from direction keys now. I'm just tapping WASD to move, that's it. It's automatically hoovering up all of the leaves. And it's a great way because we use these initially to gather up. We use the leaves here for fuel. And obviously you can do this as with anything that you can pick up by hand, you can do this with, okay? But obviously leaves are the main one because initially they're going to be our primary source of fuel. But if I then picked up like another fruit now, for example, I would have to reset it again for the leaves, okay? But yeah, initially, you could literally fill your inventory with leaves, and it probably won't be enough to set you going on a first run of the game. So yeah, and then you do very quickly get to a point where you can access a chainsaw, chop down trees, and obtain other more fruitful materials. But yeah, initially, you're going to want to stuff your pockets full of leaves. So we're going to run around with our little grabby hands going. And what's a really fun fact, you say about that with game testing, Pizza Cat, and what's a really, really fun fact with this? Is that this was actually discovered as an early game bug. I cannot claim discovery of this, I learned it from others, okay? But this thing where you could trigger it to automatically hoover stuff up was found as a bug in an early access version of the game. And initially, the developers saw that reported and then patched it out. But the thing is, these are the fun parts, see? The thing is, people relied on this bug so much that there was massive backlash from the community when they fixed it. But in the very next update, they ended up unfixing it because people wanted it as a hidden feature of the game. Yeah, it was literally... It became a case where it's a feature, not a bug. But it's hidden. They don't the game won't teach you that in tutorials. And I've played this for far too many hours, tapping E over and over and over again before I learned about that. So yes, there's one for you all. And also, hello, Purple, welcome in. No, I don't have a map yet. Where's this iron? Oh. There he is. Oh, okay. Oh, this looks promising. So we've got limestone and iron. Only one, but it's a start. And copper. So those are the 3 core materials for early game building, okay? Iron, copper, and limestone. You will do your first several iterations of progression in the game using these materials. So having all three together is pretty handy. But
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a
I'm
base
just gonna
component
hoover up a
necessary
nice
for
little
all your
handful
future
of this to get us
progress, so ensure
started.
you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix it does not pay by the kilometer.
Thank you, Ada. Right, we got over 50 of them. This isn't a bad little area, to be fair. But I mean, only one of each node is not great either.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate
Yes, it
enough
does,
data
Ada.
for
Shut
Fix-It
up.
to make an informed decision.
What doesn't
Store
kill
this
you makes
potential
you
resource
stronger.
for later use.
So we got a special item up here, guys. This is a power slug. You can't do anything with them initially, but they're like placed collectibles in the world. There's a few different types of collectible. The slugs are one of them. They're very, very useful. So if you see them, grab them.
From its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Not a few here. One there, one there, a couple over there. So we have got some quite spread about. Is there a new game update? Not new. Well, I mean, new-ish. New since I've last played them. But now these. So we're looking at the 1.2 update at the minute. Yeah, what makes you think they're paying us, Sadil? And funny enough, there is actually a lot of very interesting lore about who the player character is and how you fit into things, but I don't want to give any spoilers to the grander story for any of you who might be playing it. And no, you grab the slug by picking it up like any other object. Alright, so we got more here. So we got iron, but that's impure. So the bit in brackets comes into play a bit later on, okay? So whether it can be impure, normal, or pure, okay? And that basically determines how much material you can milk from that one particular node. Let's see what else we've got. Something up there. Because he's icky. I mean, you're not wrong. So we got another normal one up here. I think I might just go on a little stroll. Mainly because this starting area here is just a little bit too familiar now at this point. I'm kind of bored of seeing it. So let's get those grubby hands going again. And then we can just roam around, explore, hoover up any bushes that we happen to run over. That way, by the time we do set up a base, we are well and truly set for power for the initial time being. Now I see another slug. Yeah, other things to look out for. They stand out, and there's normally, like, you can hear the sound from the slug. The special item, the other, like, alien items that are placed in the world as collectibles, kind of. They're functional, but yeah, you know what I mean. They all emit a noise as well. So, there are two other ones. There are Dyson spheres and summer sloops. The summer sloops are incredibly well, they're very rare, but very, very powerful, very important. This is a Dyson sphere, speaking of. Do you hear that kind of humming noise from it? Oh, sorry, a Mercer.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application, store it for later use.
Yes, and fun fact, so sorry, it was Mercer sphere, not Dyson sphere. We're not living inside a giant space ball. Speaking of space balls, did you guys see the thing from Comic-Con? You know, so but the extra fun thing, the Mercer spheres, picking those up actually delivers progression to the story here. And the lore and the world building. As you saw that distorted voice we had there. As for Summer Walk, well, it's summer, or like Soma, and it's a sloop. I don't know why this game likes its oops, because we have summer sloop, and then one of the building techniques the game uses is called zooping with a Z. So you zoop things. Oh, gee, ah! Yeah. Speaking of Spaceballs, when that topic come from? What are mesospheres? They're like little safe, they're alien ball thingies. You know, I saw I watched it back earlier. I saw the Spaceballs big announcement thing for Spaceballs 2 from Comic-Con. Oh, that's pretty fun down there. I wonder if we can find a way down there. Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring at the moment, getting a feel for where stuff is, seeing, see if we can get our bearings a little bit and maybe find a nice place to set up camp. Yes, you must use the Schwartz. Yes. Oh no. Oh. Game. We gotta be that way. We weren't even doing anything. Oh. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, well, never mind that. We will just get going again because we got visitors. Hello there, Master Zed. Welcome, Eden Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Well, thank you so much for the visit. How are you today? Have you had a fun stream? And ironically, that is actually the first time I've seen the game crash when I've literally never even built a single thing yet. That's well, say it's definitely a very me start to things, isn't it? I am, after all, am I not, the breaker of games?
And all consumable.
Right, where are you? Okay, we're back here. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got El Sluggo. Yes, indeed. Welcome, Ravers. We shake our booties out of respect for your arrival. It's good, yay. Have fun. Glad to hear it. Well, if you need to raid and run, do what you need to do. But if you want to stick around, we're giving everyone a nice little look at the at starting out in Satisfactory. And yes, I realise that crown is probably deserved.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and studying
Yeah, we've had that before, thank you. And... Oh, ow. You know what, just so I can keep showing you guys more things, we won't explore further for now, we'll just, ow. We'll open this up and we'll set up camp here for now.
Use the gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources.
Categories.
Fix it does not pay by the kilometer.
Yeah, so that's keeping, my build menu has a lot of mod added things in at the minute that are not organized yet here. It will be in due course, but first we need to build the hub. The hub is our new home. At base of operations, wait, that just turned blue up there? No way. Surely not. I swear to God, oh my God. Okay, well then, why not, right?
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only
okay, I can't actually get up there.
A successful fix-it pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding.
Oh, we can get in from over here though, that's fine. We can climb the rocks.
Operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Right, so this little foundation, I'm sorry, no, it's just gonna be... It's a rocky start, yeah. Can you tell I've been watching lots of Let's Game It Out recently? I mean, I'm considering, I know that everything I do here is going to be very temporary, so it's just like, whenever. Yeah, so hub upgrades, this is how we kind of progress through the building. So we use our little computer here. So you see at the top, we've got all our different phases that we need to work through. And within each one, we have different milestones to complete, okay? So first step, complete tier 0. And that's going to unlock a few different things for us, which we'll get to when we look at them. But we have to feed the machine. I've also got like random bonus bits. So there's a lot of extras in here from the mods. I promise if you guys play this vanilla, like that won't be there, that won't be here. None of this. Literally the only thing here is the hub upgrade. It's a lot simpler without mods. And as always, if you're going to play a game for the first time, guys, play it in vanilla first. Learn to appreciate the game. Learn to discover things that you would like to evolve or do different with mods. And then once you know the game, then look at mods later on as a way of enhancing it, always. Yeah, so we need to make some rods. And to do that, we're going to come over to our little crafting bench. You do have to do quite a bit of hand crafting initially. But it's pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to select our iron ingots first. Because to make what we need, that requires iron ingots. And this game is very good at presenting you the information you need. So, I click on the item I need, it shows it there. Whichever bit I mouse over, if I mouse over the rod, it shows me what I need to do it. If I mouse over the bit before, it shows me that it's the ingots and what I need to make the ingots. And it shows me how to make them and everything else that is needed. But, again, for this, so you can, yeah, so you can press and hold. If I use the mouse, you can click. You can click and hold it, or do each tap. But if you just hit spacebar, which it holds down here, it's got 2 different tooltips. One says hold left mouse button, but if you just tap spacebar, you can hold spacebar. But if you just tap it once. I'm not touching any controls now. It's just cooking as many as it has the materials for. So it doesn't, again, it doesn't necessarily communicate the difference there. it doesn't explain that, but yeah, if you just tap spacebar once, it will just craft whatever it can. And you can press it again to stop. And there we go, and that's plenty of the iron rods that we got to feed it. So we just put those in there. I mean, no, we select the milestone first, rather. So now we're on the active milestone. You then shift click on, it shows you at the top relevant items, so anything like milestones will have increasingly complicated lists of materials. And if you're feeding it manually, it will show from your whole inventory anything relevant at the top, so you don't have to hunt for it. Honestly, it is a very, very optimized game experience. Usability, I think it is pretty premium here, honestly. But we fed it what it needs, and now we hit upgrade. And just like that, we got a bit more of a framework.
Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in
and the rock through the middle there is not going to be a problem at all.
First milestone, the first of many providing access
so the
to
artifact
new
motto shared, you think it's safe to install me playthrough?
Complete hub upgrade 2.
Theoretically, yes. The only thing that might not play 100% nicely, I think, is the Legacy of the Dragonborn integration. Because it uses its own triggered quest to initiate accessing its museum. And if you have it patched with Legacy, it does that differently. So you can have the mod on its own, right? Or you can have it patched to Legacy, and all it basically does is moves the entrance to use a display inside the Legacy Museum. And it also actually ties in its own story with Orion. And I think it's very seamlessly done. Hell of a lot more than that Halls of the Forgotten thing. You know how much I hate that one. But yeah, because the only other stuff it does is all self-contained. And, you know, it's just locations and things that it injects into the world, so that shouldn't have any issue mid-playthrough. So the only potential is that its startup quest won't trigger correctly, but I think it should be okay. And if it isn't, if it isn't, you know, you can always trigger it manually still, I believe. Oh, you're installing Glenmoral as well? Well, I mean, maybe. But then, you know, think of it, if you're predisposing yourself to start a new playthrough, you might as well test it on the current one, and if it works, great, keep playing with it, and if it doesn't, you've already decided to do a new one, and then it's no loss, right? Because you can just uninstall it and roll back a save anyway. But hello to more raiders. Hello, Brick. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Emergency Brick. Oh my god, it's an emergency raid. God, did you have to escape? Did you have to escape from Halo? Was the game being mean, Brett? But yes, welcome in though. It's lovely to see you. Welcome to all of you. Are you disappointed about that? Yeah, I saw what you said about it, Purplest, and that is annoying. Brett was being mean to you, so what, we're on a day ending in Y then, are we? I feel like Brett's always mean to you. Brett, stop being mean to Sam all the time. Oh, but it's lovely to see you all, and obviously before anything else, you know, if you need to raid and run, go look after your ass, do what you need to do, it's all good. But if you want to stick around, it's always a pleasure. And well, for any visitors who do not know me, I'm Rianni, the Cozy Blue Foxo, and we're having a cozy blue look at Satisfactory today, starting a brand new playthrough, so perfect time to get an initial flavour. to Sammy's mean-to cat, Ida? I thought he kept you nice and safe inside a Pokeball now. How's that being mean? He's looking after you. Oh, where was it that bad, Purple, yeah? Oh, dear. But speaking about, such topics, you weren't actually in here earlier, and I did give some announcements, earlier today. Nothing in detail. Yes, I think we're definitely very lurker-friendly here, Mr. Frenzy, yep. And then, yeah, no, Purple, so I had a couple of announcements earlier today. One is that, I don't have a full announcement on this yet, but hopefully in the near future, guys, I'm gonna be announcing, something very special. And when we do so, hopefully it might even be before the birthday stream in the next week or two, possibly. But if it is, I'm gonna be doing a special stream to do this announcement that's upcoming. And when I do so, I should be having a very special guest coming to join me on stream for it as well. Yeah, and that's as much as I can say on that one at the moment. Sorry, but yes, a mystery announcement hype, but less of a mystery announcement, because I did share this with chat at the beginning of stream, and I've just realised that I think the internet dying took away my all my donation stuff, but the Foxathon is still ongoing. But yes, we for those who don't know, we did hit our 100% goal yesterday while we were off stream. And we're now actually working from now until the birthday. We have it open to work on the stretch goal and the extra milestone that is tied to that. And yes, we've officially hit that, and I did now reveal to everyone in chat earlier, and you know, we were talking about how much that's helped me, because the fundraiser, for those who don't know, was there to help me through some particularly hard times at home with keeping a roof over my head. But off the back of that, I do actually now have some part-time work, which I'm not actually doing and being paid for yet, but it is kind of starting up now. So I've just got a little bit longer to go until I start seeing paychecks, but it's really extra exciting for me, because I'm doing something that I always dreamed of doing, and that is because now, well, technically you can say that I'm like an indie game dev, because I now officially work for an indie studio. So yes, I'm now, so I had this part-time job, which I am starting now as a game tester, and doing what I love doing. And so that's so yeah, that's extra exciting for me, and revealed that earlier while talking about the completion of the support. But like I said, Wingle, and you know, we're not, you know, I'm not there yet. You know, I haven't got a paycheck yet. For all I know, I might not see a paycheck until September, so I'm not out of the woods yet. And that's why the Foxathon is still really, really important. But it is purely stretch goal territory now, and it's only thanks to the support from all of you guys that they've actually been able to get to this point. So, you know, it's all the love in the world to all of you for that support. All you lovely sticky notes all over me, and everyone else for their support with the subs and the bitties, and just being here as well. So, yeah, I know I talked about this earlier, but I just wanted to refresh, because I know a lot of you weren't here at the beginning of stream. So, so yeah, so I just wanted to recap on those bits for you, because that's some quite big highlights of today for you all. that be highlights of the day for me more than anything, I guess. But you know what I mean. But just gonna put my little sluggo away in the storage box for now. And we need to build something else. What are we building? The equipment at a workshop. Let's take one of them. I can't. And nope. Could balance this on top of a rock as well. That would be kind of funny. Just have everything precariously balanced on top of things as you do, but no. Oh wait, no, maybe I can. I need materials. Oops. So for that, we gotta go beat up some more rocks. Yeah, you missed all that earlier. That's why, you know, because obviously, I don't want you to miss out on things because I know that, and I know that you ran, you know, you're a part of it with the donations and everything. Don't forget it. Oh, yeah. Don't you worry. Look, even if some miracle did happen and I got to do big important, like work on big projects in the industry, you guys are the most important thing. So of course I'd never forget you and never leave you all. Yes. And hello, Matt. How modded is this? Modestly for Satisfactory, we've got about 100 mods. In fact, I think it is literally bang on 100 at the moment. It was more, but not all of them are updated for 1.2. So, hopefully that will keep us going. Wow, why is it from this angle it looks like the house frame is kind of straddling the rock? Oh boy, we didn't really think that on through, did we? You didn't realize, there are many more mods. there are loads of them. A lot of them might be kind of duplicates of each other, you know, different people making similar things, and there are lots of amazing mods that have sadly kind of fallen by the wayside now because they're not updated anymore. Hopefully some of them will still be updated again. But yeah, there's actually, there is, honestly, Satisfactory is actually probably one of the most involved modding communities I've seen outside of Elder Scrolls games. It's all good, Rhea's only 200 years old. She's got plenty of time. She might have 3 tails by that time. Hey, what do you mean 200? No, I'm 100. I'm just a baby foxo. 2 tails, but remember we start off with 1 tail. That's what kept catching me out, like. But I would start with 1 tail. Now I got 2. So that's 100. Nearly 101 in a couple of weeks' time, look. Yeah, 100 is very much less modded for me. It doesn't work like that. 200, no. I've established this with my fellow Foxos, and we're all in agreement. Yeah, because you start off with a tail, but you don't start off 100 years old. You know, see, like 100 mods might be quite heavy for Satisfactory. I don't really have a basis for comparison, but like compared to my, I mean, this is, I think I've got more in Cyberpunk, not by much, but then like to me a heavily modded game is on my Skyrim with nearly 4,500 mods. You know, in my head, that is heavily modded. So 100. Well, that's just getting started. I'm not hiding the others. Please, shut up. Use them as cushions, yeah. I might do that anyway. With just the 2. Yeah, see? Just 2. 1, 2. There they are. I'm still, it's enough to get used to a second one. I don't want any more yet. I do not rotate them out for cleaning keys. Shush, we've been over this. I have 100 out of the 50 available. Now that there are lots more mods available for the game. I can still actually browse the mod manager, right? Yeah, so this is the mod manager. This is the list of mods I have, and pretty much all of them, honestly, are for yeah, some of it is quality of life, like being able to transfer blueprints between saves. I need to check on how to do that again. But most of what I've got is focused around expanding the capability of the building side of the game. Because I did start to try and do elaborate mega builds initially. Things like infinite nudge. Ah, what a godsend. I need to remember how to learn. I need to relearn how to do a lot of these again. Yeah, I love the mod management for Satisfactory though, because you got the tool here. Beautiful clear tracking. Like I can clearly see this one doesn't work with the current game version because it's red. This one has partial incompatibilities, or it might work but not properly. Automatic tracking of when anything needs it. Oh, there it goes. Look, it just did another check there. Then if we go to the app, you can go straight to the modding Discord as well. And you can just open the app straight from the mod manager, browse either the main site or the modding Discord. But just straight from there, you can just go browsing for mods, and I don't know if we can see. There's 1,464 pages of mods. So yeah, there's a lot out there for this game. Probably a lot of really, really fancy stuff that I haven't even seen, honestly, because it's a lot newer since I added anything to the game. But yeah, so it's a surprisingly, and there's some really, really clever stuff that people do, that modders have done for the game as well. You put off looking at those voice packs, thought you download 2B yet, but with the pack and all the patches, you'll be looking at around 80 mods. Can you not download them and reconcile them into one? I mean, if they're just voice packs, they shouldn't need data files to load then. I wouldn't have thought. They should just be loose files in a folder, and it doesn't make any impact then. With thought by Leonard. Then again, I don't know how this new system you're trying for the voiceover stuff works. No, I'm not merging mods here, Pizza Cat. No, Purple's talking about Skyrim mods. And those I had to merge because I was going over the hard cap for the total files again, even with the light files. I didn't even know there was a cap. So we're just going to make a handful of each of these materials. Well, there's not all merged, Purple, but some were merged to keep it under the limit. Still keep pressing the wrong button to build things. That's just there for DBBO. There's individual files that have lines for the other mods. Yeah, but I don't see why there would be like all those separate I don't see why there would be all those separate and like actual data files to load for all that different DBBO stuff, but no, I don't know. The more was that a Rinbot? Wait, Rinbot? Rinbot, Sam is not your father. Behave, little bot. What is the limit? It's around the 4,500. I don't remember the exact number, honestly. But it is around that mark. I saw Sam. Yeah. What have you done? What did you do to make Rinbot see you as a father figure? Look, haven't I always said Rinbot has a very special attachment to you? Look. Your hours of velvet. Don't you dare! Don't leave me alone with. Don't leave me with the bot. That's so I can put something else in our hands again. I apparently not. Should work to scroll that. Instead it's scrolling that. I think, oh no, I need to change that. And hello, Pistol Pete. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. And we're not even playing any Fallout today, otherwise we might have had your song up, luck. Yes, welcome in. Hello to you. It's very true, Purple. Yes, and does scold Rimbot a lot, and so maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome. Oh boy. Is it palming? I see you're palming Rinbot off onto Pizza Cat already. Well, that didn't take long. Removable options, controls, no key bindings. There we go. Oh boy. Oh my god. I forgot so many of the mods added things. Ah. Oh boy. Don't worry guys, most of this is from the mods, not from vanilla game. I just need to find something. Yeah, those are the ones I want there, but they've been overwritten by something else. Yeah, they're supposed to be on an old function, so why are they not? Oh, now you're working. Oh, now you want to work, game. Yeah, screw you as well. I like the whole toggle. Yeah, that is a godsend, mate. It really is. I love that. I still can't get used to it. I still end up pressing and holding anyway. But I'm also loving the randomization of where all the nodes in the worlds are, all the mineral, all the ores and everything being randomized. I love that it mixes it up. Because I can't remember the details now, but I know on my previous playthroughs, it was kind of at the point where I knew, you know, if I wanted to build, I don't know, like the oil facility, there was like one good spot up. There was the one best spot on the map for everything, you know? But now it's random. I don't know where anything is. So, for one, I've got to actually explore the map and discover it, or, you know, use the app and, like, scan the map to find it all, but no, I've got to explore and figure it out from scratch, not just predisposed to building different things in different places, you know? And I love that as well. Right, I think it wants me to build one of these little doodads, so I actually want a couple of these, probably 3 to start with. We'll start with 3 of those. You started a random node with advanced bias. You got so much salmon uranium, but hardly any iron and copper. Yes, I've done the pure random, but no changes to the bias at all. Oh, and hello, Twee. Alright, we want hub upgrade 2. What does he actually want? Where's he gone? Ah! There it is. And I didn't even realise Ringbot was a she. Have you picked the bot up and had a look under its legs? Honestly, I always thought Ringbot was a boy. Oh, there we go. Right, hub upgrade 2. Oh, I need more of these now. What we got, some? Okay, cool. And cool. And we got some tracking up in the corner there for what we're currently working on, if required. Ringbots is a she because I'm a she. Ah. It's one of your favourite games, is it, Twee? I do love it as well. I've been away from it for a long while. So we're just starting a new save to kind of reintroduce it for everyone who hasn't seen it before, you know. The nearest copper is in the little lake to the north, where there used to be coal. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know where my nearest anythings are really. At some point, if I keep this save going, I need to just start zooming around the map to try and find where everything is, and then figure out where I want to start doing stuff. Ringbot's a demon. Yes, anywho, lovely to see you, Twee. How have you been? Radio towers are finally useful. Ah, yeah, they definitely help now. Thing is, I don't know how much I'm going to end up doing as in-game exploration for the random nodes. I might end up just running a save file through that browser app, just to map everything out if I really want to get my teeth into it. I mean, the thing is, because chances are I'm gonna want to you know, get more settled into something of a main base before getting to the point of having the towers, most likely. So I am in creative mode at the moment, but all I've really got enabled is flight mode for easy building.
Ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact: most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with fix-it technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective: complete
I get a uni bonus?
3.
Oh. Oh wait, have I stitched myself up? I went no. Wait, can we get to the burners? If we made it too difficult already. Okay, I can click on one of them there. This is totally functional, yes. Yes, it's taking shape. Look, you know, we got a little home under construction, which is totally not going to be a problem. Buried through the rock here. It's a feature. It's an architectural style, guys. Using natural rock faces and things as your interiors, you know. Very chic. And hello, Alpha Chad. Welcome in. Right, hub upgrade number 3. Well, I can do them. And some more rods, but right, so now we're gonna need some copper, and we need to start making things as well. So, get rid of this. Get rid of the little lumpy bit on top. Then we're gonna just grab one of those instead of our piece of fruit, and we're gonna plop him down on there. These are little portable miners. They don't require power or anything. They just work. But they fill up very, very quickly. They've only got small pockets. Another one on there, and then let's clear this out the way, and we'll put one here as well. Because we actually use these portable ones to make, they're an ingredient to make the proper ones. There we go. Thought he was never gonna disappear. What am I doing? Ah, go away. Right, so that's them all chugging away. I keep pressing the wrong damn button. I might redo my keybinds for this game, so I keep pressing the wrong things. Oh, it is too late, Pizza Cat. He's already gone out for milk. Yeah, this is a pretty good setup, having one of each of these all next to each other. I think I've got another copper just over there, and there's a couple of iron over there. Nothing fancy at the moment, though, but we haven't had much of a look around. Oh, we need copper first for that, right. Let's just grab a bunch of stuff from these, because we want to get away from handcrafting now. So we gotta do just a little bit more. Oh, so this one's a Caterium for you. Yeah, I mean, having that to hand, definitely helpful. Yeah, this is why I want to get. I just want to get out there and kind of survey the planet, find all the good spots for things, and then figure out where I want to actually start setting up base a bit more long term, you know. And maybe if this ends up as a mega build again, then I'll be doing stuff all over the planet anyway. Are you hiding from your voicemail, Sam? Let's get some more rods so we can build a few of these. No, not here. I say yes. Oh, nuts.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an
So
informed
building
decision.
stuff is very, very
Store this
simple.
potential resource for
You just
later use.
place the holograms. They're either red, yellow, or blue, unless you change your colors. But we're gonna want. We need to. This is the smelter. I'm just building these first because I can. So we're gonna have one of you there. What are you there? You can actually, if you press Control, you can get it to snap alignment to nearby things there. So you can keep things nice and square. Can't beat being OCD and organised even when building in the wilderness, luck. That might be too far. Yeah. Okay, well, we can work with that. Perfection. Right, these are full again. Well, I don't need more. Right, so that's 3 smelters ready to go, but we need mining doodads first, which means we need to do the hub upgrade. bit more copper and a bit more war rods. What? All poor Rimbot wants is a puppy? Oh, bless. And I need more. I need 17 of these, and it tells me here how many I can make with what's available, so the more I make, I know when I've got enough. You don't catch Sam with cheesecake, you catch him with sock pictures, is that right? Yeah, well, I know you definitely don't catch him with cheesecake, because that's what he uses to catch me with. Oh, it's rum
Yes.
recipes, but I'm not. His rum recipes, but I'm not here, love it.
When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero-waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next
I really like
objective,
it.
complete hub upgrade 4.
This can give me mining? No, that's going to give me conveyor belts. Right, that's the next priority then. Oh, we love a good conveyor belt, don't we, chat? Especially Sam, and I know I can speak on his behalf for that since he's not here. And I can tell you all how much he loves his factories and conveyor belts. It's only right that that I acknowledge that on his behalf. I feel like I'm about to get something thrown at me now as well. For some strange reason. You disagree as his lawyer, is that right? Oh, well. It's all good, Pistol Pete. Yeah, no, it's no mind at all. I am 100% British. Distant voice behind the plotted? Well, maybe it is being plotted, who knows? Yes, a distant voice echoes from behind the pot plant in the corner. I hate conveyor belts! Tran, did you hear any voice call out? I say it was like a ghostly echo, something about loving conveyor belts. Yeah, in it, bruh. In it, right? Yeah. Oh, need fancier things. Uh-oh. You think it's too dangerous to unite Sam and Rinbot? You think he'd end up taking her out back for a chat while wielding the shovel and some tarp? Possibly, yes. Maybe. Kicking the pot plants over? What did that poor pot plant do to you? A good conveyor line is a work of art. See, I know you get it. Hey, look at that, chat. We found a missing Sam. He loves Rimbot and his conveyor belts. And oh boy. Just remember, Pizza Cat, Sanders have the power to ban people here. Yep. No. such a happy little family, yeah. We all, we know, yeah, you could be Sophia, you know, we're talking about Pizza Cat, Wines and Sam. They like to joke. They love each other, really. You're about to ban yourself out of having two children. Oh, dear me. Oh, boy, Keys. Keys, you're gonna get yourself timed out. And I can't do anything to stop it. Oh, it's funny. What did Keith say? That's the weirdest thing. I think I just imagined that he was talking about something there. How crazy is that? I will not make a bunch of them. Oh, apparently not. No. Thought I had. Oh well. Right, so I'm just trying to. I'm just cooking up a few different materials here, guys, so that I can make. I need to get these plates going and these cables so that we can build the machines to start building more things en masse. So we get the first couple of these done. The sooner we get these machines built, the sooner I stop having to come here and going dink, 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 dink. And how much cable do I need for them again? That's still the wrong button. 8. So to make cable, we use wire. So we just need to make more wire. We'll make that first, and as this goes up with more available, this goes up so we can see more that we can do there as well. That's what I mean, guys. You know, the game it can feel like it's presenting a lot of information at you, but honestly, it's once you kind of get to understand what it's telling you and what is relevant and when, you know, it I feel like it's you know, I think it's really good, honestly. It gives you plenty to work with, but it doesn't like force you to either, you know? Well, I know my lines will stretch far enough. Come on. Damn it, I'm missing the reinforced things. Bugger. But you want a mod, but you're on Xbox? Yeah, I know the game is on consoles now, but I don't know. I'm assuming there's probably not modding support on them. I'm guessing. Here's a welcome back, though. Oh, so there is some basic stuff, is there? Okay, well, it's a start, right? And where we have a start, we also have a finish, like a certain wolf wrapping up stream. Hello, Shiv. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much for the raid. That was stream. Yes, hello, hello. Did we have a fun stream today? Yeah, we're doing good here, thank you. We're just taking a nice chill little introduction for people into the wonderful world of Satisfactory. close to getting the cam color bend done. Very nice. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Oh crap, I think I didn't want to use all of them. Okay, never mind. Well, good thing we got more ingots. What's the plan of today? Basically I want to get to the point where we're not manually tinking at things. Congratulations, Raiders! You're with a 1000th raid, probably. You're now the proud father and mother of Ringbot League. Sam, your chat lawyer's got fished up documents, Sam. I would recommend going out to milk again. Ori Pot's been dodged more times than the first slice of bread in a life. Oh, yeah, very good, Purple, yes. Oh, that poor slice of... Poor first slice. He tries so hard, bless it. There we go. Nice and orderly. Just the way we like it, without, you know, glitch build. Monstrosity blended horribly with the rock. Yep. Just the way we like it. Oh my, I'll actually stitch myself. No, I can still click on the lockers. See? So the lockers, guys, this is where you can customize your character. And you can do a lot of painting and, like all the stuff you build, you can paint it, customize it, do decals, you can customize your character's look and everything. You can have some really, really fun, helmets, like my favorite, obviously. For obvious reasons, the best helmet in the game. But you do some really weird stuff as well, like these ghostly things. Or look, you can just have a slug head. Look, do you want to be a slug with legs, guys? You can do that. I know this is all in base game. Just unlocked through game progress is all. Nothing that I've added. That's pretty cute. That's the lizard doggo. He's like the mascot of the game.
Hi,
What's it doing?
Rianni.
Oh yeah, power. That's right. So for power, we select our power cable, and we can just connect things, and we can see them. Because we built them like a bloody idiot. And one very nice thing that they've done now in the game, guys, it's allowed some degree, at least, of daisy training from one machine to the other, which you never used to be able to do before this current game update. And now I need more cable. Yes, all those leaves that we hoovered up on the way here initially, they're now being slowly burned to create fuel for us. I think daisy training sounds like a nightmare. Honestly, it just makes it so much easier than having to build pylons all over the place. You can just... It doesn't affect functionality, it just means that you can run power from one machine to the next. Because, like, before, right, but before this update, if I wanted to connect these machines up, what I would have to do is build a whole bunch of pylons here as well, which is more too, so I'd have to do one here, probably one at each pair of machines along here, and then wire all that together. But because it lets me daisy chain now, yeah, one to there, one to there. And each machine will only do 2 connections, so basically like an in and an out, and that's it. So like I can't connect anything else to this now, you know? There is a mod I used to use that opens that up if you want to do a lot more. But honestly, what I actually prefer doing when I do it, like, when I do like the big, like fancy factories that I showed you guys earlier, and I like to either make a feature of how the wiring is done, or hide it away, or just make it integral somehow. So, you know, actually like running it properly along the ceiling, that kind of thing. So then daisy training doesn't really come into it, but certainly for this earlier segment, yeah, very big help. Okay, yeah, we don't actually need this one either. So get rid of you. Yeah, so to give you guys an idea, so when you build a machine, you look at the machine and you can see the things that are currently available to choose as a recipe that machine will make. Why is it called daisy training? I don't actually know the origins of the phrase. I mean, I get the concept, because, you know, it's like when you were little, well, maybe you guys didn't do it when you were little, but I know I did it when I was little, is making like a little crown out of, yeah, well, literally chaining little daisy flowers together. Did you guys ever do that when you were little? Make a little daisy crown? I mean, I realise there's probably more guys than girls in chat, but you could have still done that. But I assume, like, just the principle, at least, is kind of there, but I don't know if that's literally where the term comes from or not. No, Peter Cat, I do have Valheim, but a couple of times I tried playing it, I just wasn't really feeling the game, honestly. Always preferred, I think because I grew up on Enshrouded first, and that just feels like Valheim Plus to me. Even with its ridiculous Hobbit characters, yes. You were fighting invisible ninjas when you were little. Oh god, I can just imagine little Sam doing his little kung fu fighting. Oh, that's so adorable. Well, I made lots of things when I was little, but one such thing was indeed making little daisy crowns. And if you guys haven't done it, and I don't know why I'm pointing my finger at you again, but if you haven't made a crown out of daisies, guys, you're missing out. Bet. I can believe it was serious business. I just think it's look, it can be serious and cute at the same time, look. That's my speciality after all, right? One of these days, Pizza Cat, I'm literally gonna hold my hand down, so I'll stop doing it. One of these days, Pizza Cat, I will get I'll have a 3D model with full tracking. I'm not to replace what I have now. No, before anyone panics, no. But it's something I always said that I wanted, was to have a 3D model to use on certain occasions, and, you know, maybe even one day be able to afford to get some VR and do, like, Beat Saber and stuff with my own character. I can be serious? Yes, I can be serious. I've been serious the whole time. No, we're playing a serious game talking about serious factory things. It doesn't get more serious than that. He's made a crown of thorns. Oh, wait. It's a start spec. Yeah, no, but for real though, yeah, for real, it's something that I've long said that I wanted to get was a 3D model and to do full tracking with and play things like Beat Saber and VR and whatever else. Yeah, so but when I do have one and like I'll just randomly use it some days, then you'll be able to see me pointed at you all the time. But like I was saying, yeah, so quick tour. I can't move that. Yeah, no, but 3D avatars have got nothing to do with VR, Pizza Cat. As Boya said, I'd be using it for, that would just like, using VR is just like another extra thing that I've said as well as. Yeah, plenty of VTubers have the 3D models, some people exclusively 3D. Yeah, but there's still like extra, like different tracking and everything. Rianni has 2 S's, Sussy and Scuffy. There's no serious. Hi, there's plenty. I'm plenty serious. I realise I say that, covered in sticky notes and with googly eyes. Yes. Yes. See, chat. Look, this is my serious face. Yeah. You can tell I'm super serious now, look, can't you? Oh, yeah, there we should. Damn it. I'm trying to be serious here, you're not helping. Honestly, you lot. I was, what was happening again? Oh, right, yes, that's right.
I'm streaking.
We need to make things. Oh, and hello, Anubis. A little streaky, yes. Right, so to give you guys just a bit of a rundown on the setup here. So at the minute, right. So over here, we've got our iron, and this is going to turn into a proper mining thing eventually. That's why we've left a bit of breathing room. So we mine the ore here in an extractor. That is then going to come to the smelter. And we tell the smelter what material it's going to make. So we tell it it's going to do iron. And this is where Satisfactory can start to kind of blow fuses in people's heads a bit. It's because we get the efficiency. So, just as broad strokes for now, this single smelter with no fancy late game stuff done to it will produce by default it will use 30 units of ore per minute, and it will produce 30 units of iron per minute, okay? So it turns 1 ore into 1 iron. Very, very, very simple. Takes, 30 a minute, so 2 seconds each. But that's how everything is worked out. It's quantity per minute. And that is the real core of the finer balance of the game, is learning how to manage that effectively. And you see it more once we bring it into use. So I actually need another one of these because we got 2 iron things. So let me just get some more doodads. And this will actually make a good example to kind of illustrate to you guys. For those of you who are, wanting to kind of get your head around, how this game functions at its core. And you can't quite see it, but what I just did by hitting the plus sign there, it adds the ingredients for it to the UI just behind my head here. And so I can quickly see what I need to make that next constructor unit. Right, there we go. Yeah, it just pins the recipe to the UI, which can be very helpful. Right, so we're going to take one of these and we're just going to slot it right in next to here. The game can let you, like overlap things where it turns yellow. So it will build it, but it'll be clipping. But I'm just going to lock it in, join next to it for now, okay? And yeah, the game does make things convenient, and it's like it's like I keep saying, guys, I think for all its complexities, I think this game is really, really, really good at how it handles information for the player and everything. But now let's see, so under... Right, so I mean, I know this from working with them, okay, but we got concrete. That comes from the limestone. It says down at the bottom of the window, look. Then we've got wire, which comes from copper ingots, and cable that comes from wire. So those are going to be over on the copper. Then we've got screws that are made from iron rods, which are made from iron ingots, and we got iron plates. So we're currently looking at iron. So this is our iron line, as it were. And honestly, doing things in a little line like this can kind of help the visualization when you're starting, okay? I think it can help anyway. Yeah, so with our iron, so we want one is going to make the plates. And the next one we're going to do to the rods. And just to give you like the real basic broad strokes of how this works, so if I look back here now at our smelter, look, where we're producing 30 ingots per minute, okay? That is going to feed both of these machines now. So this uses 30 a minute, and it makes 20 a minute of them. But if this produces 30, and that uses 30, then there's not enough left over for this, is there? So, you know, does that make sense? So our one smelter produces 30 ingots a minute. Our first constructor that it feeds wants to use 30 units a minute. And the other one wants to use 15 per minute. And yes, good night. Is that you had enough cheese and pizza cats? That EP time, yeah? Maybe a good EPs. Yeah, but see, obviously, so the broad strokes there is that one smelter is not going to give us enough ore to feed both of these machines. I know it's not, I mean, it kind of is, but it isn't, Sam. It's just that I know some of you have been, like, showing interest in potentially picking this game up, so I'm just trying to give some broad understanding of the real mechanics of the game is all. And this is kind of what it is. If you want to blow your mind, if you want your minds blown, I'll show you guys some of the flow charts that you can produce with the online planner tools to plan entire mega factories, and they are absolute insanity. But I just thought I'd just trying to cover some broad strokes, you know. So yeah, so basically, if I want both of these machines to work at 100%, I need a second smelter coming from the iron. Now, depending how much ore my iron node gives me, I might be able to do that. but we need to build the extractor first. So I'm not going to build more yet, but I just want to give you the understanding of it. So basically, one smelter, and don't get me wrong, there are all sorts of late-game ways of using alien tech to manipulate these numbers and everything. Also, remember we said about the purities on these mineral nodes? So this one is a normal. This one is also normal. And so is this one. So these are all going to be average turnouts, but a pure version of the iron ore would give a larger quantity than a normal one, you know? And an impure one will obviously give less. Yeah, but the basic concept to understand is working with those numbers, and as Meg says as well, you know, they even give you ways to measure movement through the conveyor belts in units per minute and everything. And it does get, you know, you can get to the nth degree with it, and if you go full endgame super full efficiency building, it can get to that point. And that is the point when it can be very consuming to play. But for now, this is, I appreciate it might not sound simple to a lot of you if, you know, you're not familiar with these things or anything. But in relative terms for Satisfactory, this is kind of the most, basic of it. So smelter makes 30 things a minute. My 2 machines that I want to feed need 45 things a minute, so if I want them both to run fully, I need to build a second smelter. Then I'll have enough. In fact, then I will have extra, and well then, assuming I have 2 smelters that can both work at 30 and 30 is 60. This one uses 30, so that could run one on its own directly as a 1-to-1 usage, because remember, smelter produces 30, and if we're making plates, that uses 30, so that can do a 1-to-1. But we need extra for the rods, and because that uses 15, so if we build one smelter and run that into one rod machine, well, it's only going to use half the capability, so we've got more capability that we can tap. So the optimal here would be one smelter plus an extra one machine making rods. And we make 2 rows of rods, and that is actually exactly what we're going to do. So that's just kind of the basic premise, and I hope that's kind of hey, that kind of gives some broad strokes of like how it works, and like how far you take it as well, Peppy. You know, you can go to the nth degree of crazy big planning with spreadsheets and lots of maths. Or you can not do that, or you can just build what you need when you need it and let everything get there, and you can explore the world and you can forget the building and just build silly things, you know. Remember guys, we once turned a giant crater in this game into a racetrack for a bunch of tractors that we painted up and renamed as Umas, and we held a racing day, didn't we? So yeah, literally, you know, I love this game for just being a big sandbox builder, as much as anything else. But I do like to challenge myself with trying to do the factory stuff as well. So yeah, so that's why I'm just dwelling on it, because I know there is interest in chat of kind of how this works. Was that your first stream, Matt? Oh, love it. And yeah, sushi belts, and well, I mentioned sushi belts briefly earlier, guys, when I was showing you my old central storage facilities. So they're basically, there are different They're like different techniques that are used, kind of like universal techniques. And a sushi belt is exactly like you imagine in a restaurant. If I had conveyor belts already, I would show you. Or if I had it already installed another app that I was going to test in my OBS, I would also use that to show you. But basically, a sushi belt is like a master conveyor belt that runs from A to B, and it filters off either side to go to an individual like storages or machines. And there's a few different things like that, and there's different methods for doing different things, and honestly both can have both positives and negatives depending on the implementation. Have we got any crazy goal like that for this run? Not at the moment, Peppy. Because I still would like to try and salvage my old run, maybe. And because of all the great work that is already done there, but I fear that a lot of that great work is what needs to be removed for it to behave now, so I'm not sure. So at the minute, we're just getting our feet back into the game and exploring the world and seeing what happens, really. But I need to power things up as well, don't I? So let's get rid of that one. Over there. But can we build the other smelter? No, because we've used the wire. Never mind. Right, so they're configured, and then the last one we're just going to configure over here to make wire, because that's the only other material that needs the copper ingots that are going to come from this one. So everything is wired and good to function, so... no, I don't have any copper, but we initially, bypass those. Start throwing some of the ore loose into these, because our next milestone up in the corner there, we are looking for, we're looking for the next hub upgrade, which is actually going to give us our conveyor belts to link all of this up, and then we don't have to keep making things manually. So something else that I personally like to do, especially at this early stage, is because some of these lines are going to go quite long, making one thing after the other out of different parts before them. And so one thing that I like to do is build buffer storage. So after each machine, it will go into a storage unit that I want to fill up, and then it will filter out into the next machine. Because what I do is when the next machine backs up, the first one can keep producing, and you basically build a buffer of the required material, which can help you with expanding later on. Twitch says it's your 22-month anniversary, Corlith. Well, if you're thinking about Hype Train, do me a favour and wait till I come back from this stretchy break, because I really need to stand up for a minute. So if you're going to do that, give me a minute, okay? And I will be back in a minute, guys. In the meantime, enjoy some fish. Why does that always happen? The amount of times I sit back down ready to go and I end up sat there with my finger hovering over the button for what feels like an eternity because someone's got a great big bloody treasure that needs to cash out. There's big woos for that, Arani, yeah. And thank you, Reggie. Thank you, Peppy. Thank you, Heavy. Thank you, Purple. Yeah, let's see how we're cooking here. So we want to take them, put some water in there. Put those in there, start getting them. Ah, that's the copper. Oops. We'll take those, let's put some more. Just got nervous that the next big catch will be Henry's body. There is no Henry's body! Get some of these cooking. So at the minute they're just gonna each of these is just gonna build until it fills up its own little one slot storage. Is Henry Bushy grabbed him with it just to go, no, where'd you think I would get a chest of gold from? Right, so I do need another one of these doodads, so we're gonna need to do a little bit more. And unfortunately, I don't think I can make, oh, actually, maybe the micro one could work. Could make some of them, actually. What did I need again? That's a little plus. There we go, that's better. I can see what I need now. Except I haven't got any iron. Crap. Still got copper. Thank you as well, Halloween. Okay, that's the cable we need. Maybe more screws. Some of those, put them here. Take out plates. And just random side note, since I've just spotted, look, can you see it up in the distance above my cursor? Look, there's another one of those Mercer spheres up in the distance there. And so once you've got your map, which we haven't unlocked yet, a nice feature I like to use is the ability to add custom markers to the map. It's like you see something off in the distance, you know, you can't necessarily reach it, but you don't want to forget it's there, you know, so yeah. Right, it would be nice to see if we can set this up. Oh my god, that really is a micro storage. Wow. Okay, 10 plates, 10 rods, 6 plates. I need rods. Take something in, put you in here. And yes, I did feed you, but you can have some more because why the hell not? We have more copper to feed. A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. One more. There we go. 10 of them. Got plates. Let's try this micro storage. I don't know if you use one. This is obviously a mod added storage item, and I've not tried before. Oh well, there we go. That worked. Feel that's maybe a bit of a cheaty one, but I mean, the other alternative is the FIFO one, and that works a bit differently. And these others actually require later material. They're mod items that are just pre-unlocked, basically. That's our storage. Now we're gonna want our next constructor, which we're gonna put in line. So again, it's as simple as just hold down the control button, and if you guys have been playing Power World at all, you might recognize this, the ability to like lock alignment, same kind of thing, honestly. And this is the one that we're going to want to make our cables, which is what we actually need for the milestone up top. Take a bunch of them. Drop them in there. I know we need power, but we don't have a spare thing, so I'm going to borrow that. Tighten. And no, I need another rod. Ah. Those. You can build the power poles on their own, or you can just build a connection and it will either, connect straight to a machine, or I could just go from there and there, can't I? That works. Yeah, so up in the corner, so we need the concrete, which should be handled up here now. The cable and some plates. We got the concrete, but I think we already have the concrete. We need a lot more of these plates though, and there is a sound that you will hear a lot of when you first start the game, because that is our power grid running out of juice. In other words, we need to stuff more leaves in this thing. Or we can stuff wood in there, which will last a bit longer. But yeah, power management, fluid management, these are all different aspects of the game. So we'll see there, if all my machines that are connected actually turn on at once, there's a maximum consumption of the whole grid of 28 megawatts. But our total capacity from this one generator is only 20, so if everything turns on, it'll blow the grid like that. Yeah, sooner rather than later, we are going to want... And we're going to want to build some more of those burners. Unfortunately, we are just running one thingy a beach for now. You thinking that's iron that I've got in my pocket, but it's not. So let me get rid of that. Take more of those, put them in there. So yes, it's, you see with me, we're slowly moving on a little bit from the handcrafting, but because we don't have the conveyors yet, we kind of going hand to mouth with each machine, you know? Yep, and there goes the grid again. I don't think have I got, can I build them yet? No, I cannot, so we gotta click it through the rock. No, of course not. Whose silly idea was it to build this up here exactly? Yep, so we're gonna need to turn something off for a moment. Turn you off because I don't really need you at the minute. There we go. So yes, that's another aspect that you'll have to you have to kind of work with initially. But we need to get these cooking because they're the last thing we need now for our conveyor belts. And keep feeding this one. Now we could actually take a bunch, we could probably tinker about manually, to be fair. But since we're pretty low on power, what we also want to do while we're here, and it's a good time since we're waiting for things.
Yes.
I'm glad you agree, Kadoni. What we want to do, we're just going to run around and hoover up some more grass with those wonderful little grabby hands.
Ooh woo.
Well, I don't know if it's really ooh-woo worthy, but, well, I mean, however you feel about grass is entirely up to you. Grass is ooh-woo worthy for you, then why the hell not, right?
Ooh-woo.
Oh, wow, yes, ooh-woo indeed. Ooh-woo. Little cave to go and explore. Ah. Mostly the grabby hands, yeah. Pretty cave. And oh, look what we have here. You remember? Okay. Actually, I wonder, can I enable that mode, from the options in-game? Oh, yeah. If I turn that on... Ah! And that they glow in the dark as well, look. See? It's just... it's the holographic cats. This is what I was telling you about. And it actually replaces the noise with little meow meows as well. But you see, but it's actually a canon thing. Ada is doing this in game through the HUD of your visor. Voices just say go, they say creepy and glowy. we do actually want to zap them as well because we get bug beats and we need to research them.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their
Pete
head
Skanking
which could
goes, so they
fulfill a
just
similar
disguised
function.
himself. Yeah, there
Preserve the
you go.
remains for later study.
And I remember we talked earlier about the different alien artifacts. We got all things, or we got the slugs, we got the Mercer spheres, and the other one I mentioned was the summer sloop. And this is one of them.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way into both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Store it for later use. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted called Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
All of that. I love getting these little lore tidbits because they're so funny as well. Marie's awesome search of scientific whatever's. It's just, oh, that's great. But you see what I mean, guys. But I won't give any spoilers to things because a lot of it is down to speculation at this point still. But a lot of these characters who get mentioned, like Marie, the founder of Fixit, they are potentially actually quite pertinent characters, for us. So it's just something to consider, that these little lore dumps you get from unlocking from gathering the alien doodads. Well, they actually give they're actually really fun interactions, but yeah, you actually get a lot of story and like lore progression from them as well. So just something to be mindful of them. I think they're not to be sniffed at. Anyway, did we reach a verdict, Corliss? Are you sparing us? Are you sparing me today? Yeah, I think that just about covers the 20 that we need. So for some of these things we picked up, it's mentioned about the MAM, or doing research. That's another little building like this that we get to add on before too long, and that essentially allows you to research lots of different things, new minerals and stuff like that. So it does become very, it plays an important part. But for now, we're just gonna shovel those into our little storage box because we don't need them. All the other stuff, though, we probably can use, so yeah. Right, how are we doing on our plates? One more plate to go. Here we go. Right, hopefully that's enough for the next one now. No. Upgrade the hub again. Well, there we go. It's all painted and decorated now.
Landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 5.
Oh, so you actually listen to the stuff Ada comes out with. It's hilarious. And also, yes, fun little fact, you can interact with the toilets and flush items away as well. Although, I don't actually remember how to flush the toilet, but you can put stuff in there. It doesn't do it automatically. Oh, does not flush. Oh. We used to be able to. Oh well, but yeah, you can put things in the toilet still. And we've even got a little bonus game to play, look. I cannot remember how to do this. I think it's like basically like fill it. Come on, Tetris, you gotta fill up all the shapes, I think. Do you get? Can't remember if you can rotate stuff or not. Oh no! Oh god, you can't, Oh, thanks. Ah, whatever. You see, all these fun little extra details all over the place, see? But even more fun than that, we've got conveyor belts, your favourite, guys! And then you'll love your conveyor belts. One of them. One of them. Oh, that's cool. So it's feeding through like that. That's our invisible storage, basically. And that's pretty handy. Very easy to get lost, but pretty handy. Right, so let's grab a bunch of these. Because now I can build the next one of these to get this set up proper. Get it all good and proper like, innit, ga? Conveyor belts are the devil! No, 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 no. Conveyor belts make the magic happen, look. Except I don't have enough bits. I need more bits! I also really need a mining thing to fully make this all fully self-sufficient. Yeah, so now we've got the one look setting up where it makes 30, and this one uses 30. And then this one will ultimately split into 2 of these. But we don't have splitters yet, and we don't have the bits either, so that will come in due course. Comrade, how many do I need? Oh, 1 more. There we go. And yeah, I've made these a little bit longer than they need to be, just so I've got room to put splitters and things on them later on if it ends up being needed. I still can't build a mining rig, so let's see if that's on the next level. Back to our little hub computer, and we'll scroll along to hub upgrade 5. Oh, there we go. That gives us mining. That's what we want. And storage. Awesome. Okay, I can already fill the cable. That's good. And that one, so we just need rods. And then we can get that as well. Look. Yeah, I'm probably going to move this because I will never remember where all these are as this continues to grow. I know what I'm like. we have Zoe. We've not got too many more that we need. Stop playing Enfield because of the factory stuff. Yeah, oh bless. Yeah, so now our power grid is gonna start misbehaving because we're doing too many things. Ah, so let's turn on. Is this still? That's not turned on anymore. Just turn that off as well. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, just waiting for a few more of these, and then we get the last bit unlocked. Let's do a bit more hoovering while we wait. And now we're out of fuel over there. I knew that bit of wood in there wasn't gonna last long. Ah, geez, the fun of going hand to mouth on everything at the beginning. But just think, chat, this humble beginning of the barely struggling along little factory, if you can call it that we've got so far, it's gonna grow into a behemoth that's gonna consume the whole planet. Maybe. So you'll still be bundling leaves. That's gonna last a bit longer now, I think. So close. And hopefully this next upgrade will give us the extra, because you get extra burner doodads, the fuel burners, so we get some extras of those. And to be fair, guys, it's really not long as well before you unlock a more self-sufficient fuel as well, that you can then start mining, like all of this stuff we're gonna do shortly. So you don't have to spend, you're not running around hoovering up handfuls of leaves for too long, really. I mean, it will consume the planet until you find a new reason to start over. Maybe. Oh, look at that, we got all the things we need. We get more shinies. Oh, distracting shinies, look. Oh. Look, even I've been upgraded.
Expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because fix-it pioneers often experience memory issues.
Right, yeah, so we got a second built-in burner now.
If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 6.
Connection, I thought I connected it. Oh, that's better. Oh no, I misplaced that splitter. Time to start all over again. Hey, I'm not quite that bad. Right, so I'm gonna pick up our little miner. We'll put some more of them in there. Now we make the automatic one. There we go. Put this one over here a little bit, because he was a bit further away. A little winding doodad in there, look. And then we want another one over here, but I need to pick you up. I always forget that part. Right, so this will produce 60 ore per minute. I think he's used 30 each, so well, would you believe that? Look, it works out perfectly. Unfortunately, we do not have a splitter yet, though. So they have to wait for that. So, can I? Sometimes you can be a bit cheesy with the mod items. I know that's multiple in. Oh no, yeah, multiple inputs and outputs. Okay. This will work as a splitter, which this is supposed to be a storage unit, but I think I can make it work as a splitter. Which will do us very nicely for now, because that will feed both of them. And then we got one more to do. Yes, hello, Demon. Yes, I do have a few sticky notes on me. Yep. That over there. Just a few, yes. Well, there are rather quite a few, because quite a few of you have been showing me lots of love and support. In helping me keep on top of stuff, so yeah. Surprised no one picked to put one on my nose. Well, it hasn't been a math that I haven't been doing. You know, I've been putting them where I'm able to put them, so a lot of people wanted them on the tails, but because of how my tails are animated, that actually kind of doesn't quite work. Cable! No! More cable. That's over a storage box, and there's a cable. So yeah, so I've just been putting them in as I've just basically been putting them where I can to keep them present, and so that they don't interfere or get broken when I do like different outfits and things, you know. Oh, and this doesn't work. Oh. Oh well, it was a vain hope. One, eat the rest of it then. Go on. There you go. Here you go. We're doing good, thank you. Yes, hope you're doing good as well. Right, that should have everything looking after itself now. We do technically want to add another one of these, but we need one more fancy blade. You're doing great, are you? Well, we love to hear that. Oh, good. I got just enough to make one. And that is actually going to come in very handy, so we're going to put the next one there. This is where this one is actually going to split across the two of them. Once this is splitting into both of these. So we're working ahead a little bit now, getting prepped, because I know things that I want to do next. Because Bosie, this is going to also make iron rods at the same pace as the first one, if you recall, guys. Because these do 30 a minute. And this one that's making the plates uses 30 a minute. That goes at 1 to 1. But these that make the rods, they use 15 per minute. So we still have 30 a minute. So we'll split it into two and we'll actually consume the full 30 a minute that this can make. And by having two of these, we actually do pull the maximum 60 a minute out of here as well. So we're getting there, is the message. Saying multiple biomass burners can be connected, but I don't have... Guess they're somewhere else. No, I don't have multiple biomass burners. I've only got the one that you gave me, game. The next upgrade, that's where it gives us. So the next upgrade, this gives us the space elevator, and this is where you start to see what it's all in aid of. So we want to do this, okay? But then we also get the biomass burners, which are basically what we're throwing leaves into now. But you see, we unlock this biomass material and what that allows us to do. So basically, as we've already seen, leaves burn very quickly. Wood burns a bit slower, so it's more efficient. Biomass is even more efficient than either of those. So then we can start converting leaves and wood into biomass to get better life out of the fuel, the burners that we're running. And once we do this upgrade, we can add a lot more burners and not really have to worry about power either then. So we need a wire at the moment. I might be blowing the grid when I turn these back on, but we'll see. The space elevator is a lie. I don't know about that. Maybe it is. Right, now that one can stay off because I want to build more of these up. Oh, that's all the plates we need, yep. And that's all the rods we need. Awesome. And that's all the concrete we need. So now we're just waiting for a bit more wire. And we've got another upgrade done then. Did I not turn this on? I did not. That would be why it's not making anything. A fun fact, guys, it helps to turn a machine on if you want it to do things. There's another top satisfactory tip for you all, luck. Right, how many of these have I got? I've got 63, so we only need like another, another 40 odd? We're already up to 15 or so in there. That shouldn't take too long. Well, that's cooking. Can I put like a ramp or something in here? Because I'm already getting fed up of going around. Try that. There we go. It's a jumpy ramp. That's close enough. Right. Oh no, that we've got. Ah. Oh, no, this. Yeah, this is not going to be staying here very long, I don't think. There we go. Oh, this one ran out. It's a fake hope. The space elevator gives you something to strive for. But it secretly does nothing. It's all a lie. Well, we'll just see about that in a few moments now, won't we? A lot more of them. Oh, nearly. Where are we up to? 99, 100. Perfect. And hello, Danish D. Welcome in. Rebuild this thing about 45 times tomorrow. No, just me. I am well versed at completely butchering the starting area. To keep it going whilst I just want to get it slow cooking on the space elevator part, and then I'm gonna go off exploring the map and finding where everything is being randomly placed. And then I'll figure out where I actually want to start for real. Right, there we go.
Hub upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations.
He's our little buddy.
You have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute
Choose restart. I will not restart the game tomorrow.
Fix-It looks forward
It's already
to your
gone
future
midnight, so it'll be today. Actually.
Future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually.
Oh, thank goodness I can build more biomass burners. I'm already fed up of hearing that noise.
By building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Thank you, Ada. Yeah, I should put these out. I guess we'll line them across here for now. Oh, okay, just one. Well, it's a start. I've made a horrible cross here. And yeah, I need to run around hoovering up more leaves as well. I'm just trying to get a little bit more done. Oh, me scusi. Oh, me scusi. Yes. Right, yes, but we've officially completed Tier 0 now, guys. So next, well, next we're just going to start working through all of this. We start getting into some fun things. But before that, we need to build space elevator. And that needs rather a lot of parts. So we need to start stockpiling things, which means we need storage. Very wicked using it. I thought I unlocked the full ones already. I guess not. These are all the mud. Oh wait, no, there it is. So I can do one at the moment. Well, that works because I want one to replace this one that's cunningly hidden. Because I know what I'm like and I don't trust it. I'll never remember where they are if I don't. Again, I always like to leave a little bit of room in case I want to add a splitter in or anything. You never know what you might end up wanting to do. I'm sorry, tree, but you're gonna have to go. And I don't have a chainsaw yet. But cables and Right, hold on, let me swap these quickly, otherwise I'm gonna keep getting tied in knots. Because I did a silly crisscross and I'm already regretting it. So that can go to that one. And then that one can go to that one. We didn't unlock splitters and things yet, did we? No, annoyingly not. Right, well it's nearly through. That's it. Reasonably well backed up, yep. Let's just put some of that manually in there for now so we can get at least one run of these cooking, and god damn it. Yeah, I do want to get probably over. I want to probably put at least like 3 or 4 of these, I think. But we're kind of hand to mouth on the base materials at the moment. Not to mention the fuel. Don't think I've even got any. We might need to go for another run around. Time to let those grubby hens get to work. I always love the grabby hens. Yeah, we just gotta do this for a little bit more. See, what I normally do, I'll go on quite a big exploration and kind of go and fill my pockets up completely with wood and leaves, and then I know I'm kind of sorted then until we get, I think it's coal power unlocked. Because, you know, you normally can expect to travel a little bit further to find, where coal is. And if you're lucky, like I was on my last run, you could actually find some relatively nearby, and you could discover it before you actually need it, so you can start planning ahead. Looks like we're already up to nearly 1,000 on these. If I can get to maybe 1,500, or 2,000 even, so then we can do a full stack in each burner for a little while. It really does fill up quite quickly, you know. Yeah, the reason I say 2,000 is simply because this stuff stacks in your inventory in bundles of 500. So if you go over 2,000, then makes it nice and simple. And I've tried before doing a mix, you know, some burners on wood and some on leaves at this stage. It just gets messy, honestly. Unless you've got a massive surplus of each, that you don't have to worry about it, you know. And honestly, if you're at that point, you've more than likely got biomass unlocked, and so you're already, you know, you're already kind of looking at just turning it all into biomass rather than burning it raw anyway at that point. Right, there's the 1500. Yeah, because I don't really want to subject you guys to a big chunk of time of me doing this. I just want to do enough to kind of see us through for a little while. I was hoping that we'd get to completing the space elevator as like a nice milestone for the stream today, yeah. 'Cause if I can get things cooking now, it really shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Just want to gather up a little bit more of these. I don't know if it'll be enough. If it ends up not being, then so be it. But yeah, I just figured, you know, that I think that would be a really a really good and fitting kind of milestone to hit on day one for us. Nope. Alright, now we can do this somewhat more properly. The full load in there. And a full stack in there. And a full stack in there. And finally, a full stack in there. So now, yeah, now we've actually got a capacity of 100 and a max consumption of 50. So we've actually got a bit of breathing room for the next couple of things to be added. So our next little step is get off. What's that stuck on there? There we go. So what a few more of these, which means I need some more rods. Preferably more than 7, no game. Are you being full of hype again, Corliss? Oh, well, yes, 22 months. How is that possible? That's like nearly 2 years. I haven't been doing this long enough to be near 2 years yet. That's not right. You must have been subbing to me for at least 6 months before I ever started streaming, right? That's the only logical explanation, yes. You started subbing to me 6 months before I began streaming, clearly. Any thoughts we're gonna go over this now? Do not underestimate the power of my delusions, okay? I'm still a newbie. I really still feel like I'm in my first year. I can't be, and we're months away from year 2. Yeah, 2 years is not allowed. Sam knows better. He knows I'm not a hag. And even if I was, he knows better than to call me one. Okay, and then we'll get one more down here for the sake of... completion. And that little blue line that appears tells me that it's going nice and square with the others. Now we can do that for the concrete. Right, so now we got rods filling up in this one. And we got our plates filling up in here, and wire will be filling up in here, but it's all being used in there to make cable at the moment. So this one stays empty for now. I see, so on that, our requirements for the elevator. 500 of those, 400, 250 of them, and 1500 of these. Okay, I'm actually just going to get rid of the outflow of that one for now, just so we can stack up the wires that are needed. Is this going slowly? No, not at all. No, this is, you can play this multiplayer. I actually had I've played this multiplayer on stream before. Riri's young, sassy, and cute foxo of only a mere 100 years old. Thank you, please. Age me by a whole century. I'm just a baby foxo. What's all this sassy business? No, I refuse. $200 old indeed. I will be 101 in a few weeks' time. Math checks out. Each tail is 100 years. You have 2 tails, therefore 200. Yes, but you have to factor in the fact. Factor in the fact. You have to factor in that we already have a tail to begin with. We don't spend the first century with no tail at all, otherwise we wouldn't even be a fox. Or a Komodo Mini. So, so you start off with 1 tail, and then you add another tail at 100 years. So 2 years becomes... Sorry, 2 tails becomes 100 years. See? Exactly, you gotta have at least 1 tail. So you start off with 1, yes. You start off with 1 tail, and then when you grow a second tail after 100 years. Simples. Factored in that you were tailless, and then you got your first tail after her. I was not tailless. I didn't start out with no tail. You don't make the rules. Why is it usually your data? You don't seem to follow them either. It's really a shame this thing doesn't seem to work properly, because we could have used that as a makeshift splitter. Although this double wall, if we just get a few more of each of them, maybe that could work. follow all rules and regulations that you choose to acknowledge. Yeah. Yeah, it's that little caveat at the end there. They're just going, yeah, they just... There's been sneaky. Using that fox magic again, aren't you? Or logic even, magic, logic, whatever, I know what I mean. So if we sneak in, one of them... I can't beat, no. Yeah, that was gonna be messy. You may or may not have been huffing fox magic before stream, but it's all hearsay until proven otherwise. Yes. So I'm actually gonna, as a temporary thing, because I want to get this input, split. So, until I can make a proper, splitter, we're gonna kind of fudge it a bit using this container. And god damn it, come here, stupid thing, stop tiny knots. No. No. Okay, close enough. So because I've got this this mod added container. We're actually going to use this to split the outflow of these, hopefully. Tell me it actually works that way. Oh, really? Bugger. Okay, never mind. Not that one then. I'm trying to use one of these modded containers so I can work it as a splitter temporarily. And then there's this one.
Hi, Rianni.
Really? And hello, Exalted Noble. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I think my notifications might have broken when we had the when we lost connection earlier. It's not making noise for me. I don't know if you guys are getting the alerts. I apologise if not. Oh. Oh, come on, don't be a booty. Come on, game, I know you love me, really. Come on. Come on. That's too steep. Oh, there we go.
Hi, Rianni.
It's gonna be messy. We did go over, well, I guess it's just been a booty for me then. Marvellous. Right, extra convoluted and messy. Tell me this. It's really... It's not splitting, no, come here. Get up there. Counting them as top and bottom as separate?
The time of awakening has come. Return all of creation to cinders and rise from the abyss. Grant your humble servant the most powerful attack ever known.
goes. Yes, we love that. We love that one. Thank you for that, Abby. And yes, hello, Dylan. Right, now we're able to use that as a makeshift splitter, which will get this one cooking, which will get these ones cooking. And there goes the power grid again. Oh god, and we must have... Oh wow, we've actually used all that fuel already. Damn. Where'd the rest be for the biomass yet? Yes, I do, so I should probably set that up. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a bit more work before getting the elevator built ready, because I want to build a bit more of a sustainable power thing, and go and gather plenty more fuel, etc. And I think that's just going to take a bit more time. It's going to get a bit messy, or it's going to continue to be a bit messy if I keep going like this. Running out of fuel, we're having fun now. Woohoo! Ah, yes. Well, see, it's borderline. See, like, everything's kind of working that we need to. But, because of it just burning, like, with all those leaves that we ran around and gathered a short while ago, we basically used all of it. So it does get burnt out very, very quickly, and we're going to keep having that struggle, initially. So I do want to do a bit of work, maybe a bit more handcrafting. I'm going to set up a little isolated kind of production line to feed more of these biomass burners, and actually have them fed with we're going to produce the biomass, and that will keep them going a lot more smoothly as well. And spent a good bit of time gathering materials up, but I don't think we're realistically going to get all that done today, given that we've gone quite late already. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today, guys. But I hope we've enjoyed having a little look at this one again. Maybe we can spend a bit more time back here. Maybe if I can figure out a way to salvage the old save, perhaps. But I just don't know, because I'm not sure what about it is causing all of the frame drops with it. And no, Sam, the space elevator's not a lie. You'll see it next time, I promise. We're on a doomed planet. We're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. But no, there's no falling Sam Corley. Apart from when it comes to the Kitsune tail count. Oh, but yes, so yeah, like I said, I hope we've all had fun. And we'll see if we come back with this, with more of this tomorrow, or mix things up. We'll see. We'll see where the wind blows, but well, I've definitely enjoyed being back here. It's been lovely introducing some of you guys to this one. So maybe we'll delve more into some of the mods and what they do for us and things. So you're done, Azil. You go for it then. Rip. Yes, one tile equals 100. Wait, what? 100 years per tile? But you already start with one tail. And you're not born 100 years old. Oh, but yes, anyway, yes, we'll wrap up and we'll raid out. We'll go share the love with some friendos before those ads wipe us out. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, whatever you end up doing. And yes, says me, the one with the tails. Yes, exactly. And I'm glad you understand. Yes. Well, I mean, fair point. Yes, but and no, it is not Peppy. But
Woo.
alrighty, guys. Yes, woo. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you end up doing. I will see you all soon. Take care. Good night, and remember, stay cozy, everyone.
開くこの扉あゆえに冒険はもう始まってる心の針示す先へと大きく手振ってこう明日続く道へほら歩き出そうよ夢を探しに下向いて歩いてない背中丸めて今君の横通り過ぎた幸せ気づいた遅くない今からでも取り戻せるそれはいつだって君次第辛い時心から助けが欲しい時は好きな人の名前を呼んでごらん